Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. That's Nettie Liddell.
And that's Brett Chapin.
We're talking to the incredibly talented cast of Caught at the Zephyr Theater, caughttheplay.com.
That's right. Sitting right next to me is beautiful Deborah Puette, and next to her is the handsome Micah McCain.
Hello.
And next to him is the beautiful blue-eyed Jason Dechert.
I'm going to come here all the time now. You realize that?
Love those blue eyes.
So we're going to take a little bit of time off from talking about caughttheplay.com right now to talk about some really important things that are happening in Los Angeles theater right now. There was recently a panel discussion that was put on by the Los Angeles Times Culture Monster to discuss the subject of, is LA a theater town? I had the opportunity to go to the panel discussion. I was actually a little bit late getting there, and it was already over by the time I got there, actually, so I missed it. But I heard a lot about it. There was a little bit of a backlash afterwards. A lot of the people that were in the audience felt that maybe their questions weren't addressed as well as they could have been. And there seems to be a little bit of a problem because some of the smaller theaters in Los Angeles are feeling like maybe they're not quite getting the recognition that they deserve from the mainstream press.
Right.
And it's a very important time, I think, in the history of Los Angeles theater because there seems to be just a little bit of a division between the mainstream press and the smaller houses in Los Angeles. So we on La La Land figured, why are we doing a show if we can't at least try and make a difference? So we went ahead and sent a letter Thursday morning to 5 very influential people in Los Angeles theater. Terrence McFarland, the president of the Los Angeles Stage Alliance, Michael Seal, the executive director of Boston Court, Jeff Elliott, the executive director of A Noise Within, Michael Ritchie, the artistic director of the Center Theater Group, and Charles McNulty, the lead theater critic for the Los Angeles Times, as well as Deborah Puette. We sent an email on Thursday asking them if they would like to come on to our show and for a little panel discussion of our own. We are interested in not a complaining session, but something that's a little bit more fair and balanced. And
Questions and answers, perhaps.
Questions and answers and solutions, most importantly. We want to talk to the mainstream press about finding solutions to this problem because it seems to be an issue that's pretty prevalent in Los Angeles theater. So
Why bring up the question if you're not going to fully let people answer it?
So we would like to take this opportunity to publicly invite the people that we have just listed for a panel discussion on the show next week. We did hear back from Michael Seal, who has a conflict that day, but he said he would love to do the discussion at another time. So if you 5 would email us at lalalandtalk@gmail.com and let us know if you would like to come on next week. If not, if you're not available, we can certainly reschedule for a later date. But this is an issue that needs to be talked about and needs to be hammered out, and solutions need to be found for it.
We're all dedicating our lives to it, and we would be honored to talk about it with you.
Yes, absolutely. We have nothing but the utmost respect and admiration for all of you, and we know that if we put our heads together, we can definitely find solutions to this problem.
Great.
And we will see you next week, either with a panel discussion with the 5 people we just named, or with another guest.
Surprise guest, possibly.
So we'll see what happens.
Thank you so much to you guys, the cast of Caught.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys, for being
really
here.
Fun.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time on La La Land with Brett and Nettie on CRN Digital Talk.
Talk.